Tearfully, Palace confirmed very sad news about Queen's health condition ahead of key events. The Queen will not attend any of the garden parties taking place over the next few weeks, sparking health concerns regarding the monarch's mobility issues. Royal fans will rejoice at the news the garden parties at the Queen's royal residences in London and Edinburgh are to resume after a 2-year stop prompted by the pandemic. However, their happiness will likely be marred by concerns for Her Majesty's health conditions, as the palace announced the sovereign won't attend any of the official parties. A statement released on May 5 read, "Her Majesty the Queen will be represented by other members of the royal family at this year's garden parties, with details on attendance to be confirmed in due course." The Queen has been missing most engagements outside of palace walls since late October last year, and it has since been reported she is experiencing mobility issues. Concerns for her health were initially sparked on October 20, when she pulled out of a 2-day trip to Northern Ireland to follow her doctor's advice to rest for a few days. It later emerged the monarch had been taken to hospital on that same day to run a few preliminary tests, the nature of which was never revealed. Earlier that month the monarch was seen attending events using a light walking stick, which a palace source said she had adopted for comfort rather than for any specific ailment. Over the following week, the sovereign cancelled the public appearances she had already scheduled to attend, including a trip to Glasgow for the evening reception at the COP26 summit. However, she continued to perform her duties as sovereign and met, via video link or in person, a number of diplomats and award winners. In February, the Queen hosted a reception at Sandringham House on the eve of the 70th anniversary of her accession day. Over the past 2 months, the sovereign missed 2 more key events, the Commonwealth Day service and the Maundy Thursday service, where she was represented by her son and heir Prince Charles. However, she stepped outside of Windsor Castle in late March to attend the service of thanksgiving for Prince Philip at Westminster Abbey. The monarch appeared in good health and walked down a shortened route from a side entrance near Poets' Corner to her seat only with the aid of a walking stick. Something that makes the royal family famous is the number of castles, palaces and stately homes that are associated with it. Whether it is Buckingham Palace, Sandringham House, Windsor Castle or Kensington Palace, the royal family has an impressive portfolio of homes all around the country. The Queen has always had a special place in her heart for the Windsor estate in Berkshire and has lived there her whole life. Her Majesty permanently moved away from Buckingham Palace and to Windsor before the coronavirus lockdown. While the Queen lives in the main castle and spent much of her childhood at Prince Andrew's current home of Royal Lodge, there is one home that she has never lived in. Frogmore House is a 16th-century Grade I listed building on the Windsor estate in Berkshire. It is located just 800 metres from the main Windsor Castle, and the first official royal resident to live there was George Fitzroy, Duke of Northumberland, the illegitimate son of King Charles II, and Barbara Palmer, Duchess of Cleveland. Several other residents called Frogmore House home until 1792, when King George III bought it for his wife, Queen Charlotte. Frogmore House gets its name from the huge number of frogs that live on the marshland around the grounds. It is also home to the Royal Mausoleum where Queen Victoria and Prince Albert are buried. Nowadays, the impressive home is used as a public attraction, and the doors will open again in 2022 for visitors to admire the breathtaking interiors and stunning gardens. However, the inside of the home, which is full of precious art and antiques, is kept top secret as photographs are forbidden.